Alright, ladies and gentlemen, The Miz versus Ted DiBiase. The brand new superstar, Ted DiBiase, coming in, hopefully trying to knock one off on the United States champion, The Miz. Miz is your United States champion. He was given it to it by default a couple months ago. He has been the only this current U.S. champion, this type of belt. Major boos for the champion. He has not defended his title in well over a month. Miz, a very cocky young individual. But does he stand a chance against someone who may even be even more cocky than he? Ted DiBiase. Talk about someone fed off of the silver spoon. Ted DiBiase's father is the $1 Million Man. Ted DiBiase has had some time off. Will this match be his, I guess what you could say, his, I don't know, like a workout match to get rid of his rust? What would a word like that be?
There's the bell, and here we go.
So here we go, Miz starting off quickly with a neck breaker here. Miz is very dangerous when he attacks the head of an individual, but Ted DiBiase, feeling love from the DiBiase posse. I never liked that gimmick, so I do not expect it to last long in my universe mode. I'm just trying to reintroduce this guy. Like, oh yeah, remember him? He used to kind of win. And look at that, Miz being turned inside out by Ted DiBiase. And a big back body drop. Ted DiBiase in total control of this match, striking. Miz smart, grabbing the legs. We did say that Miz was a cocky individual. After the reset, he was sent from SmackDown to Raw, just in contract negotiations, and he lost his Intercontinental Championship from SmackDown. Oh, and look at that. Gets us a fancy-looking spine buster there. Is this going to be it for The Miz? Miz is stuck in the $1 Million Dream. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap? And he gets out of it. Oh, and look at that. A knee straight to the face. And Miz is bleeding. Miz is bleeding. DiBiase going for a roll-up. Is that going to be it? Is that going to be it? 1, 2. No, it's not. It's not over. Miz going for a roll-up. 1, 2. DiBiase counters. He's got both arms hooked. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Ted DiBiase gets one over on the United States champion, The Miz. Maybe The Miz was a little worried about the blood seeping from his forehead. Look at that amazing spine buster by Ted DiBiase. He has been away for a couple of months, but clearly he has been working. Locks in the $1 Million Dream. Miz barely escapes that. Ted DiBiase says, no matter, I'll just take a knee to his face. Gets a roll-up victory. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Does that put him in #1 contendership for the United States Championship? What an exciting young talent Ted DiBiase is. I'm glad to have him on Monday Night Raw. I'm glad to start writing for him. And we'll have to see where this goes. So, it is not over yet for him. We're just going to head straight into the next match here. There is nothing to edit in the next match, and that was kind of a squash match there. I didn't want it to be a squash match, really, but I wanted it to be a roll-up victory for Ted. Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels. Now, I could have either had this or an Army of Heaven match, but I decided to go with this, because this is a nostalgic match. I need to get these legends involved in the storyline. And I'm going to see if this is the way to do it. Now, if this match repeats next week, it's gone. I can't stand repeating storylines. Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. These two, I'm sure, have had matches. The hell am I talking about? They had a WrestleMania match, didn't they? Stone Cold Steve Austin, of course, winning that match. That was the one with Mike Tyson. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. It's just weird. Like, I see Shawn Michaels and I just don't see him facing Austin.
And approaching the ring from San Antonio, Texas.
These two individuals did travel here via Raw is War. They survived the draft, and they are here to compete tonight. I was going to say, damn, long loading screen. This is one I actually wanted to watch, so I'm going to try to commentate over this one as best as I possibly can. But first, we need to hear from a word from our sponsors over at Pepsi. Oh, listen to that. It's so beautiful. Pepsi, it's delicious. It's yummy. It's delicious. Pepsi.
Michael, I had the chance to talk to him before the show, and I can't even pretend to repeat what he said. The fact is, this is already personal. But I have a feeling it's about to get ugly.
I didn't want to interrupt King there while Michael Cole starts to not talk. I didn't want to interrupt King because he brought up a great point. These two are personal rivals, apparently. They do not like each other. They came over from Raw is War, and apparently they've taken their rivalry with them. So this match should be a barn burner, as Jim Ross would say. I did watch Raw. That's another big factor as to why this is a day late, is I knew I wanted to watch Raw tonight. Live at the beginning, because I wanted to get that feel. Undertaker did come back, of course. But what I wanted more from this Raw was Brad Maddox. Why no Brad Maddox? I'm a huge Brad Maddox fan. No, very little amounts of Shield as well. I don't know what that's about. I don't like that. I want more Brad Maddox. You know what I mean? Vicky, she's a bad guy, but I think a lot of people in the WWE universe like Brad Maddox. I think they should make him SmackDown general manager and kind of give the boot to Booker. I feel bad for Booker. He could go back on commentary or whatever, but I think Brad Maddox could do a lot of great things in this company. As long as he's on TV, I think he's happy. He is a wrestler, so I imagine he'll want to wrestle soon, but Monday Night Raw did give us quite a bit, like fun, dong, go, 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 go. I love that gimmick. I don't know what it is, because it's not even a good gimmick. It's like Damien Sandow and his Scholar gimmick. At least he plays off of that. Fandango, all he says is Fandango. So it's not a great gimmick, but I don't know, I like it. They're reusing jokes from Pirates of the Caribbean, but I still like it. Today was the day that you almost got to see the debut of Fun, Dom, Go, Go. I love it. Like, it's so blatantly ripping off Pirates of the Caribbean. It's ridiculous. It's almost exactly like Brad Maddox and Vicky when I'm the assistant whatever manager, and she goes, no, you're the assistant too. They're ripping it from The Office. But whoever these new comedy writers they've got, they've been watching too many TV shows, because that's all the stuff they're doing right now. Primetime players, I do want to say this. I'm saying this right now because this is the type of stuff that I'll probably forget. I'll probably be playing Universe Mode, second Universe Mode, and going over a lot of Raw. Primetime players is actually something I wanted to talk about. Would you be interested in seeing them in my Universe Mode? I would love to see them in my Universe Mode. The only problem is I'm sure they'll be in the next game, and I don't want to create a shitty CAW or download one. Then again, I think it'd be worth it, wouldn't it? I think it'd be worth it. I like the Primetime players. Titus O'Neil, the real deal, always has a whistle. I love it. I love the whistle gimmick. The whistle gimmick is great. You just whistle at someone whenever they're doing something you don't like. It's good. And then Darren Young. As much as I didn't like Mr. Black Cena, when he was in the Nexus or when he was even in NXT. I didn't like him. He looked like Sideshow Bob. It was ridiculous. I actually like this kid. I like Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. I hope they get some sort of push. They were getting one last year with All World Productions, AW, Abraham Washington, but he screwed up and they kind of suffered for it. They went on a terrible losing streak. They've been demoted. They haven't become champions yet. That's crazy to me. Yet even more so crazy, Damian Sandow and Cody Rhodes have not been champions yet. So what the hell is going on? Did Vince McMahon say, "Oh, you want a tag division? Okay." And then he gives it to us last year. It was amazing. Takes away our divas. And now, no tag division. No divas division. What the hell is going on? Like, you're probably saying right now, Team Hell No is in the tag division. They're going up against Epico and Primo or Primetime Players. Those are the only 3 teams. What other teams are there? What other teams? New Age Outlaws don't count because they're legends. It's hard for me to think. I would actually... anything. Shawn Michaels going for the pin, only getting a 1 count. I would like anything other than what they're doing. AJ with Biggie Langston as a bodyguard to protect her Divas Championship. That'd be an amazing storyline. Do it. I don't know why they have to hang around Dolph all the time. Why can't she be doing something as well? Because the Divas division is shitty. And we want AJ. A lot of people love AJ. And we want AJ. She is the best. I would... let's see. Caitlyn, yes. Alicia Fox, yes. Exana, yes. Okay. She is the best Divas wrestler around, but maybe besides Layla. Layla might be slightly better. And, here we go. Shawn Michaels going for the pin. Is that going to be it? 1? No. Sweet Chin Music couldn't put the Rattlesnake down. But isn't the money match between Layla and AJ? I mean, at least it is for me, because Layla could be a very, very good face. And AJ is a very, very good heel, as we've seen. Caitlyn, I just don't see being, that great. I see a lot of people liking her, but, it's the generic diva music. It's, she just needs to revamp her character. Beth Phoenix was a monster because she came out and she believed that she was a glamazon. Natty by Nature, that's her Twitter name, Natalia, came out and she looked ridiculously strong, and they made her look ridiculously strong until the last couple of months when she's just been doing absolutely nothing. I don't even count her as a diva anymore. She's just a comedy character. So there's things that they could do to help the Divas division and the tag division, but they're not doing it. I understand why they're not doing the Divas division, because there's really, well, I guess they're just in a holding pattern. But why not the tag division? Why not have Team Rhodes Scholars be fighting for the WrestleMania spot? I don't understand. I don't get it. Unless there's some bigger picture that I'm not seeing. But do I really think that Vince McMahon booked all the way to WrestleMania with Team Rhodes Scholars breaking up just to get back together again and win the championships? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. It's just all very strange. In the past month, the tag team division died. It's gone. The Divas division has been dead for a couple of months now, and Kelly, Eve, Beth Phoenix, Bella's gone. It's a strange time in wrestling. It's a very, very strange time. But I'm just trying to figure out what else is there. There's the tag championships, the Intercontinental US, World, or WWE and World. That's 5 championships. That's it. That's crazy. That's a crazy low amount of championships, seeing as how there used to be 10. I'm actually in favor of bringing back a Cruiserweight Championship. I think that'd be a very good thing. It would give people like Tyson Kidd their little time to shine. I mean, it made many people's names, and Stone Cold Steve Austin is just going to go for a pin off of a snap nair, I think. Shawn Michaels with the arm. So yeah, that was my little rant on Divas in tag team division. It's just weird to me. If you look at it from a timeline perspective, Divas and tag team division has died in recent years. And mostly recent months. It's just been nothing. Nothing is going on. And when it is, it's like either Caitlyn wins or someone cheats to beat Caitlyn and gets number one contendership. I don't know. Like, hopefully they do this thing with Layla and they do it right. Because if they don't do it right, it's really going to put a hole on SummerSlam of, oh, bathroom break, you know? And it kind of sucks because WrestleMania, did I say WrestleMania before? I might have said SummerSlam. But WrestleMania is kind of a strange, you know, card. We have a repeat match of Triple H and Lesnar, repeat match of Cena and Rock. We have CM Punk versus The Undertaker, which is going to be fine, but you know he can't beat the streak, so that's kind of a lock. And what else do you have? Swagger versus Del Rio. That'll be semi-interesting, especially if Swagger wins. But I mean, how many times has the bad guy won the match for the World Heavyweight Championship? I don't think he has. I think Edge speared Jericho one year. I think Edge beat Del Rio and messed up his car one year. Let's see, last year, Daniel Bryan got squashed in 16 seconds. So, I think they'll go with the same pattern, but... Well, I think they would have to, actually. Why not, like, expand the storyline? They've only been feuding a couple of weeks. Why not expand that to Extreme Rules? You know, thinking about it now, I'm actually happy with that. Because I do like Jack Swagger and I do like Zeb Coulter. And I really do hope that none of them go away. I like Ricardo and I like Del Rio. I like all four of these guys. That might very well be my favorite match of the night, depending on what they do. And Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, with a flying elbow from the top rope inside the ring to the announce table. Referee restarting the count. He is up to 3. Stone Cold Steve Austin, agonizing pain on the floor right next to King. Stone Cold starting to fight back. And whipping HBK's ankles across those steel steps. And Shawn Michaels needs to get into the ring or he's going to lose this match. Michaels restarts the count and goes outside for a little bit of a breather. Come on, Heartbreak Kid. You've got Stone Cold on the ropes. I think it's been like 12 minutes or so, maybe 15 at the most. No, it couldn't have been 15. Maybe like 12 minutes of match time for this. So I imagine the AI is going to put someone through a barricade soon. Oh, going over the top rope. HBK crashes and burns, and now Stone Cold's in the ring. Stone Cold disobeying the referee and going back to the outside to pick up the scraps on HBK. Is HBK going to get back in the ring and fight this one out like a man? And Stone Cold's getting out of the ring. These two are fighting lefts, trading lefts and rights on the outside of the ring. Stone Cold gains control. And, oh, Shawn Michaels getting thrown back into the ring. Is this going to be it? Come on. Get in there, Stone Cold. There you go. And the action is back in the ring. The referee can stop counting now and drive my head in. Shawn Michaels with a hip breaker. That should be a hip breaker, not a back breaker, not a neck breaker. That's a hip breaker. Over the oh no, he's calling for the sweet chin music. Is he gonna hit? He hits Stone Cold Steve Austin with the sweet chin music. He's in the middle of the ring. Is HBK gonna win this match? 1, 2, 3. It is over. Shawn Michaels defeats Stone Cold Steve Austin in the co-main event of Monday Night Raw. Let's see if anything happens with this rivalry. Something has to, right? No. Nothing happened again, and I am upset. Derek, D. Ginger King, your YouTube champion, checking out. Well, we'll be back for the final part. The interview with Dean, We've got a couple of Army of Heaven stuff I want to do. So yeah, after that, this will be up as well. So thank you for watching. Go ahead, like, favorite, comment, subscribe. And Eric D. Ginger King checking out.